Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Again, it's Tuesday, so here we are. The only bad thing is Jacob's in the game. He's again going to be trolling me, so let's see what happens. Sad thing is I haven't seen... Why is there a random piece of steak outside? Here's some beef. It was... The fuck? Okay. Come here, buddy. Amish, are you still here? That son of a bitch. He killed Amish, my friend, who... Yeah, he was living underneath me. He killed him. Good God. Beansy? Why? Amish was innocent. He was innocent. I gotta do this for him. Here lies Amish. Why, Beansy? Why'd you have to kill a poor Amish? He was innocent. I can't swear. Here lies Amish. It's on you, Beansy. He now has his own place here in the yard. We will remember you, Beans. We will remember you, Amish. And we will get Beansy for this. But back on a better note, if you remember, I told you guys in the last episode that I'd be doing one of two things in this episode. We'd be doing one of two things this episode. One being that we'd go exploring, and two, if Beansy was in here, we'd just pretty much work on Shade City by getting rid of some of these trees. Well, sad to say, Beansy's in this episode. So I'm going to be working on that, and he's going to be just coming around and picking on me, kind of. So let's hope he's nice. Let's hope he's nice. I'm going to throttle him if I see him because of what he did to poor Amish. But enough of being down in the dumps. Let's do this. Oh, if you notice, these two have yellow collars, these two have red, and we have our puppy. So, yay! An update actually came out last week that made it so an animal cannot love maximum number of breeding. Oh, are you kidding me? I've reached the maximum. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, whatever shall... Come back here. Come back here. Yeah, whatever shall I do to fix this? What? So it just ate all my wheat. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and your spots. So I just got gypped. At least I got some meat. Which reminds me. Thank God I got a lava pit out here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna actually call him by his nickname, Pewee. Buddy. It's been nice knowing you, but I do not want to eat a piece of you, so bye-bye. So back to what I was working on. As you remember, this is our lovely, lovely, and I mean, oh my god, lovely mine that's been giving me a shit ton of iron. So we can work on that. The good thing that I haven't seen though yet is Beansy. He left me. Well, let me tell you this. I let him into the game about 5 minutes before I did. So he's been messing around here. He must have killed Austin and convinced him that not to be in the episode anymore. So maybe that's the best thing. But yeah. So yeah, I haven't seen him, and I noticed a few things are like missing in my like out of my crates and all that shit. So I just hope he didn't really mess with anything. I know we talked about what he wanted to do, and he said he was making a better hideout, and I don't know where that is. And like I told you, when I think the one before, yeah, I think like 3 weeks ago, I've gone exploring a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys that in this episode. Hopefully, I have a small little, I want to say like a small little house out. Let me just show you. Okay. Oh, there's Beansy. Okay, see that red dot? Well, Beansy's right next to it. I think he's just scouring for supplies because he's still moving around. But, I'm just thankful he's not coming over here now. But, Beansy, because you guys are being recorded commentary during this, so if you ever wonder why the commentary's off slightly, that's your reason. And, oh crap, I forgot to do something while I was working. We went from, I work in here every now and then. Like, say if a creeper blew up my house, which happened in the last episode again. And what happens is, I turn it on peaceful so I can work and nothing else gets damaged. I forgot to turn it back to normal. So, I'm gonna go do that really quickly. It shouldn't take me very long. I really don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna call this one the peaceful building episode. I mean, destruction episode. That's because Beansy's not really bothering me. I'm having a nice time. And because of that, I actually had to go to sleep. I thought I was going to have to go to bed. And I just remembered I left it on peaceful. So, next episode, I'll be going in and doing normal again. But right now, I'm just going to tear this all down. And I know a lot of people aren't going to like that I'm tearing down all the trees just to make houses. But, hey, there's plenty of trees in this little forest. I can take a few down, put some houses in. Right now, I actually had to make a house for my first sub for sub, Mallet XLX. He was the first one to actually do a sub for sub, which means, and I've said in the past videos, that if you were to comment down below, sub for sub, I will subscribe as long as you subscribe. It's only fair. Everyone then gets a sub, and we're all getting a little bit further ahead in the subscriber market. I know that these aren't the most fun. They get a little boring even with me talking, but hopefully I can change that in a little while. Because like I said, last week in the Creative Lab, I'm going to actually have to promote a video. And if you're watching this, that's because, well, you watched the promotion. And Beansy, when he was helping me in there, said, do the one that you think you're in it the most, like, emotionally. So, that being said, I think I'm just going to do Minecraft 1. Because that was my baby. That's the first video I ever made for YouTube. So, I'm gonna promote that and have these just roll out. Like, have them so that's what they have to expect. And if someone hates it, alright, they dislike it. But, or if there's a topic someone wants me to talk about, or anything like that. Where's Beansy now? Okay, he's far away now. He's in the sand still. So, just because I do this every time, how y'all doing today? Everyone having a nice day? Last week was the 4th of July, so that was fun. I actually went over to my cabin that me and my folks have, and we grilled out, had some steak. It was really nice. I even got to see my little niece, which was kind of fun, so I at least got to do something. Yeah, and last week I actually got home from work really early. I got home, I think, at like 7. So, I at least know, well, at least got something done that day for the channel. That is actually looking very nice and wide open. Chop down these trees, chop down these trees. Yes, I don't like these trees. And I don't want to have to turn on my... I don't want to have to send him a message. But Beansy could be beneficial to help me with this. I mean, like I've told you in the one when Beansy was initiated, he can hear me. I can't hear him. And that being said, he can... No better way to put this. He can fuck with me all he wants, and I will never know what he's doing. It's impossible to know with him. So, hey Beansy, can you send me a message quick? And tell the people what you're planning to do this episode? Yeah. I hope he's gonna reply back. Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna be a good boy and play with my Legos. I hope, because I really don't want to fight him this week. Alright. Alright. Still chopping down this tree. Why are the dark oak this fucking tall? I mean... Yeah, they're... Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay. If that tree does not come down because of this one, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, how much wood do I have on me? Holy shit, McGee. Are you dropping any saplings yet? No, you are not. Fucker. Alright, I gotta go make some, yeah, I gotta go make some shovels so I can start moving dirt around where I need it. And get rid of some of that sand. I don't need the fucking sand. I don't need my pickaxe, really, do I? No, I don't need it. Okay, compass is gone. I'm gonna put the leather over here along with the stick. Saplings, sapling, flower. Put the wood over here. Put that there too. Put him there. Oh, that should be good. And put him right there. Alright, that being... Better leave my map too. Oh. Now where'd I leave that? Iron! Looks like he took a good bit of my iron. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost out of iron, guys. And one of my friends who watched us, he outside of the video, his name's Natali. He's from Puerto Rico. He actually saw one of my videos with a buddy of his, uh, and he said he wanted to see something that he saw someone do in Brazil. Something he saw in Brazil when he was over there. He saw the giant Jesus Christ that's over there. And I believe it's Rio, whatever. But he saw that and he thought, oh wow, that's cool. Hey, wait, Garrett likes to build stuff. Maybe he can do a build of, like, he thought, he came up to me and he showed me like his plan to, in survival, build a giant Brazilian Jesus, the statue just like them, the hands out and everything. He wants to build me to build like a 3D model of Steve, the character, and he wants me to make Steve look like Jesus. And I don't know if it's Jesus of Nazareth, or if it's Christ that one is, but I'm just gonna call him Christ at the moment. This isn't anything towards religion. It's nowhere towards Brazil or anything like that. My friend just said it's an awesome looking build. It's gonna take some time. That's the reason why I built the made the shears. Ooh, chicken. Kill a bitch. Alright. Apparently Beansy's not talkative today. So. Oh well, maybe we'll try again later. Alright. Oh, nice apple. Alright, I'm gonna... You know what? I actually want to check something. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. I got a rare achievement that says that... Well, when you dye your bed, there's a way to dye your bed, and I'll show you how to do that in this video. It's really simple, but you can now dye your beds all different colors, all the dye colors. It's really cool, it's really fun, and yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta hang out with him sometime. I haven't been hanging out with him in over a month. Searching Kalulu is actually a really cool guy. He plays Minecraft, he plays 7 Days to Die, he plays all kinds of stuff. So is my friend, Commander Joyce. I actually gotta get back. Leave a comment down below if you want to see me do a 7 Days to Die. Because if you do, I played that game a lot. I love that game. I will play the shit out of that game if you want me to. The only problem is I'm one of those people who will make everything just because he wants to. I'll actually show you. Yeah. You know what? I got an idea. Because I like that game so much, I'm thinking about maybe doing a little bit of a extra Let's Play. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I'm thinking about it. And it's going to let you guys, the viewers, see not only this on Tuesdays, but I'm also going to let you guys see 7 Days to Die Xbox One version on Wednesdays, maybe Mondays, I don't know. It's just an idea right now. Oh, apparently the baby grew up. And now I'm gonna call her she is just sitting here. So, I'm gonna finish tilling up this dirt, and I'm gonna take her home. Alright, I'm gonna call you Sasha. Come on, Sasha. Should I do the dogs like I do the horses in Assassin's Creed, where it's always just a different, it's always a different name? I call him Fido, call him Trudy, call him Sasha, call him Brownie, and call him Snowflake, and I just change it the next time? I just make random names? Let me know down in the comments what you think. But, back to what I was originally saying. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. I want to, like I told you guys in the introduction video. I want to make it so if you guys want to see something, I know. If you don't want to see something, that's something different. So, yeah. Tell me down below if you want to see it, or if you want me just to stick to Minecraft and Assassin's Creed for a little bit. Because, if anything, I'll jump mainly off of Assassin's Creed for a little while. Like, I'll do an every other week Assassin's Creed, then do 7 Days to Die. I can do that. Because right now in my solo, I think I'm up to day 140. And it's actually starting to get a little harder. But the fun thing about that is, and I don't think this happens to anyone else, I think it's just me, the game is starting to glitch more. Just because of the sheer number of days I've been through. And that being said, it likes to make it so, because right now I'm posted inside of a diner. Have been posted inside the diner for a long time, and I destroyed it. Like, I took the shelves out, I took walls out, I took the doors off the front off, I took the awning outside off. I just completely destroyed it. So I'm wondering if I should... Oh no, sorry. I did all that, and what happens is when the game glitches, it will take it back to a save where, oh, he never touched this, and I get the glorious opportunity to go back and redo everything. Yeah, actually, this actually happened to me last year. Last year, around Valentine's Day in 2016, I was playing the game, and the game just suddenly crashed. I'm like, okay, load it back up. I load it back up, and I was down. I do this all the time in all zombie games. I tunneled all the way. I was tunneling about halfway to the town over, just because that made it easier for me to get around without having to drive the mini bike, which was up on top in the parking lot at the time. And what happened was, after it glitched, I went up there. I found myself across the street on a store that was right across the street, and my save was altered. Half of my wall that surrounded my my camp, I call it, it was missing. It was completely, like, someone took a knife and cut it out. I went down below, which was covered up. I got back down. All my weapons, all my medicine, everything was gone. And it was just, oh, Christ. Because I had some good weapons. I had a purple. And the people who have played 7 Days to Night know... 7 Days to Die, sorry, not Nye. 7 Days to Die know that purple is the shit when it comes to weapons, because they're really strong. It's like in, yeah, just like in, not Dawn of the Dead, Dead Island, sorry. And when you got purple weapons, it's like, holy shit, that's really good. Because then you could take them apart and put them into, like, your favorite gun, and get blue guns, which are one stage below. And that was gone. All my med kits were gone. Just everything, including my food and my water. That is like gold. I don't care who you are. If you're in a zombie game and food and water are not your first concern, something's wrong with you. Because that's the first thing that goes out. And in that game, you can get meat, but you gotta go and kill animals. And when you're carrying that, you're carrying raw meat, and that attracts zombies more. And that's something you don't want. In case if you guys are wondering right now why I'm coming over here, I'm thinking right here, I want to make a dock. Have dark wood. And to do that, I gotta take some of this hill out, and I got rid of these trees to do that, so. as you can see, I'm going to be getting a lot of saplings. I will be replanting them, so don't worry. That's just, right now, they're pretty much just a hazard, because if I need to keep my inventory empty, they fill them up like it's nobody's business. Alright, and like I already got 8 dark oak saplings, and that's kind of a lot. Said the man with the scratchy voice. I think I'm coming down with something. I was having this problem last week. I think I'm coming down with maybe a chest cold, or I'm just hurting my voice at work, because I work in a factory and you gotta shout to be heard. And I'm wondering if my voice is just going from that. So let's hope not. Alright. So you guys know I'm still running on that shitty, that shitty USB. So I only can do half-hour increments before I gotta stop it. So in about 2 minutes I gotta stop. But after that, then I'll come back in for another half hour. I'm sorry that if you don't like the length of these episodes, but it's actually kind of fun when you mine for this long and talk to somebody. Me, it's just being my computer screen. Because while you're doing this, you're trying to interact with something else. And that's something sad about nowadays. You don't have that. I went on a date about, I want to say a month ago. And the woman I was with, she was just glued to her phone. Like, I tried to strike up a conversation. I tried to have, like, what do you like? What do you do for fun? What are your hobbies? She wouldn't even look at me. The waiter came over to get her order. She looked up, said what she wanted, went straight back to the phone. And this is the guy thing, I spent about $60 on that date, making sure she had a nice time. And she didn't even give me the time of day to look away from her phone. I know my sister has that same problem with her fiance, because he's just glued to his phone. It's sad that, and I have to say it like this, that many people my age, the millennials who were born in 95 and the 2000s, will never understand what it was like to have a conversation, even an awkward conversation, with someone across the table from you. You didn't get to just hide behind your little screen and everything. Hang on one sec. I'll continue this. Alright, and where was I again? Yeah, sorry, I was away for like a couple minutes. Oh yeah, I was talking about, kids with cell phones nowadays. They'll never understand what it was like to have that awkward conversation, or to be shy in front of their date. It was hilarious back then. It's like, you go out with your girlfriend and you see, oh, he's on his first date, and he's pretty much squirming in his chair. It was hilarious back then. Nowadays, you can't make someone squirm unless you take away their phone. Then they start having, like, withdrawal symptoms. It's like, why the fuck do you need a phone that bad? Another thing, my friend, he gave his 7-year-old, a phone. He gave in and got him a phone. Why the fuck does a 7-year-old need a cell phone? I understand, it's in case of an emergency. That I understand. But he didn't get him it for that reason. He got him it because, he just wanted one, and I had the extra money. The young dude has a better phone than me. He doesn't know how to use it. He just wants it to play games on. And I think that is so stupid and a waste of technology. The kid just wants to play games on it. He doesn't want to make sure he can call somebody. He wants to text his friends. Back then, when I was younger, and most of us back when we were younger, we didn't have that. I'm still part of the generation that had payphones. And for you kids that don't know what a freaking payphone is, listen up. They were the second coolest technology back in the day. Think about this. Yeah, they were a little expensive too, but they were like 25 cents. They were 25 cents back when I was in school. And what you did was you walked up, you took it off the receiver, and you dialed out. From me to school, at school, the dial-out number was 7. So before you even typed in your number, it was 7. You hit the 7, then you had to know your phone number. There was no contact lists. Are you kidding me? Back then, it was, okay, who do you want to call? Mom, do you know your mom's number? No, I do not. You're fucked. Unless the school teacher allowed you to have her number or give you the number. And most of the time they wouldn't, because they know your parents, and they would go, would you like us to give him or her your number if they ever need it? No, if they don't know it, they don't get it. I was brought up in the 90s, back when kids in Wisconsin, in the early 90s and to the late 90s, spanking your child was illegal. They're still trying it, but in Wisconsin, it was illegal. My mom, because we lived right on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin, had a favorite threat. If you don't start acting right, I will take you down across, because we were literally 2 blocks away. I will take you down 2 blocks, beat your ass in Illinois, and bring you back to Wisconsin. I hardly ever acted up like that because I knew that was a legit threat. And the funny thing is, just like Prohibition, that bill was abolished. Because back then, it wasn't assault, it wasn't child abuse. You were being a parent. Your kid stole something, you whooped their ass. I think more kids need that nowadays. Oh, little Jimmy was playing with Legos while he was supposed to be doing his homework. Oh, really? Next time, do your homework. You're grounded. A week later, homework still isn't done. Whack! You got 1 swat on the butt. That's it. That was your wake-up call. That was, get your shit together or I'm gonna beat your ass. I know kids still from my school who never got touched. Never. And they had worse grades than me. My mom, bless her heart, she had to deal with me for all my school year. She got calls from me falling asleep in class, but at the age of 18, she couldn't do anything. She knew she could beat me outright because I was that kid that grew up like that. It's like, oh shit, I fucked up. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. And now you have the kids with cell phones where they can text in class and no one will know unless the teacher does a hand check. That was my teacher, Mr. Ellis, in freshman to senior year. His favorite thing was to do a hand check. If he saw you looking down and your hands were under the desk, he'd say your name and hand check. It would be like this. And this is my real name, so have fun. You go, Garrett, hand check. And you'd have to raise your hands. A lot of kids would just put the phone in their lap, look up, and just leave it there. Then he made you stand up and turn around. Because a lot of people would just stick it in their pocket, and when you turned around, it would fall right out. And then he would confiscate your phone, and you wouldn't get back till the end of the class. He was really good about it. And he actually did one thing that costed him more than it costed us. He said, okay, this year, I'm not going to take away your phones. This year, I'm going to let you choose if you want to learn. If you're on your phone, so be it. But the people who are watching and listening, they're the ones that are going to learn. And they're the ones that aren't going to get in trouble. So the first thing that they do for the first week, everyone's on their phone except me. And They're just texting. They're calling people in class. They literally called people in class. They had the balls in front of him to take pictures of him and her of them. It was complete chaos. No one was paying attention except for me and maybe like 10 other students. And it was just because I had nothing better to do. And my phone, it didn't get service in the school. This was this was just before 2014. So, the end of the year wraps around, and about that time, we had to do our final tests. I'm prepared. He goes over everything. No one is paying attention except for me and the 10 kids. Me and the 10 kids took the test. I got through with a C because I'm a dipshit. Everyone else got D's. And they were like, well, you didn't go through that. And we all showed them the notes. Yeah, he did. You weren't paying attention. You were too busy talking on your phone. And they got mad at us because we didn't tell them to get off their phone. And he told them, because he got yelled at by the principal for not doing his job, that he should have taken away the phones and he should have continued to teach them. I love what he said. He's like, I am not here to put on this earth to be their parent. They already have 2 of those. Plus, if I wanted to take away their phones, I would have. But because they would rather have talked on the phone, what does that tell you about them? They would rather talk on the phone than learn. Maybe you should try and make a rule that outlaws phones in the class. And that's what happened. The moment you walked in, you had to give up your cell phone if you had it on you. They had a basket, and the moment you walked in, you dropped it off. And at the end of class, you got to leave with it. It was a perfect system back then. Nowadays, you can't do that. Because the kids are like, it's my property, and I'll sue. It's become so stupid. They become self-entitled, weenie-popping brats. And how sad is that we go from people who fought in wars to these little bitches? Oh, this isn't soy. I can only eat soy. Soy is better for you. Eat soy. It's so good. Soy, soy, soy. Oh my god, I gave one of my coworkers, he's in his 70s. He was in Vietnam. I believe he was in Vietnam anyway. I know he's a veteran. But I gave him soy. He's like, what is this? It's soy bacon. And he took a bite and he punched me afterwards. He's like, what the fuck did you give me? That ain't meat. I said, it's soy bacon. It's soy. It's fake bacon. He spit the rest out and said, if I wanted shit food given to me, I would have stayed back in my hometown where it's nothing but shitty Italian food. And it was hilarious to me because if you give that to a kid now, only back when I was a kid, they'd go, yummy, soy. And here's something hilarious. We are the only country that buys bottled water instead of drinking it from the tap. How hilarious is that? We have perfectly good water, perfectly clean water. Nope, would rather buy the bottle. Would rather buy the bottle of water. And we instead use the tap water to clean our asses. I mean, the fuck is wrong with you? You're wasting money. You're literally spending money to wash yourself with it. Why not take a glass and save some and drink it? Not stuff you used, but you know what I mean. I mean, come on. Have we really become that pig-headed? That instead of, oh, I'm kind of low in the pocketbook, maybe I should go get a bottle of water, or instead, I'm already home, I'll save some money on gas, and I'll drink some tap water. Hell, I'm drinking it right now. Listen. Where's that glass? There it is. delicious water. Healthy. Good for you. It's delicious. And here's the sad part. It's tap water. The stuff the government has to clean. Yes, you have Illinois and Michigan where, oh, the water is tainted with all these minerals and lead deposits. They make so many water purifiers. You're telling me that in this world now where everyone's the health guru and the little Jenny, well, you shouldn't eat meat and you should do this, that they don't have a fucking water purifier? Hell, I got one in my cupboard that I bought for $10. And you get the filters for like $5, and you can go through 4 pitchers of water. You don't have to worry about it. Lead? Huh? What lead? I got purified pure water. Nope, we're gonna be like this. Well, I know it's cleaner and it's individually wrapped. I'm gonna buy the bottled water. Yeah, good luck. You're getting all those chemicals from the plastic when it gets warm that leaches into the water. Good luck. Have fun with the cancer. Which is another thing. Why the fuck is everyone worried about, oh, that'll give you cancer? Everything nowadays is so heavily irradiated. And it's entirely our fault. We have so much shit nowadays. Microwaves, smart cars, our own cell phones that emit radioactivity. Very little, but it still happens. Plus, look at all the food we have. The self-packaged shit that you buy in the store for like $10 for a box of 15, like, Hot Pockets. That's cancer right there. You're nuking something in radioactive waves. So, you know what the sun runs with? Waves. Because that's what radiation travels in. Waves. It's not like, oh, it's gonna be like water where you can see it, touch it, feel it. You'll feel it, but you're gonna be dead by the time you do. And everyone's like, ooh, cancer, ooh, cancer. Yes, it's sad we lose, I believe, millions and millions of people every year from it. But come on. You're gonna be like, oh, it's cancer. It's cancer. We gotta stop cancer. Here's the funny thing that everyone wants to forget about cancer. It's one of the diseases that is natural in the human body. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it kills you. But the funny thing about it is, there's no way of curing cancer. Cancer is a cellular anomaly that makes a cell start to overreact. Make it overly... what's the word? Overly split, anyway. They split, and then they come back together to make a new cell. Everyone starts as one cell, then it splits, then it splits, then it splits. And everyone wants to forget, oh, we are all pretty much a giant bundle of cells. Which cancer is. It's nothing but cells. But no, we're all gonna be like, oh, we're in 2017, there has to be a cure for cancer now. I'd be surprised if they had the cure to be fat. Which everyone believes is a magic bullet. I weighed 273 pounds at the beginning of this week. I switched to salads, I stayed away from the soda, I was a good boy and did all my exercises, and I loved every minute of it. I've already lost 10 pounds. Oh, but there should be a magic pill to instantly make you skinny. I wonder what that says about us as a group of people nowadays. Oh, I would rather have the easy way than doing it the way anyone else would and losing the weight properly. Nope, I'll go get it sucked out through liposuction. Put more damage on your body by suddenly taking that much weight off of your body all at once. Yeah, it's good for you because then you're losing fat, but you're forgetting one thing. Fat helps produce cholesterol in the blood. That helps with, that goes against your blood pressure and everything else. It's just the brats nowadays who think everything should be handed to them without working for it. It's disgusting how people are starting to think that. And I hate being the one to say it. We need to fix that. Because what are we doing as a group of people, as a species, when we would, and this is true because I saw us, when we wouldn't even help a poor guy. When we would rather be entitled to, well, I was born in 95. I should have a Ferrari, or I never smoked. I should have this. Unless you're doing something to get something, you're wasting your time. Legit. You are wasting your goddamn time saying, oh, I deserve. The only thing you deserve is a swift kick in the ass. That's coming from someone that came from 1995. Back when people had some goddamn sense. Back when people knew, oh, that's a gun. I shouldn't aim it at people. Back when people had some goddamn brains and knew that. And I'm sorry if any of this offends anybody, but come on. And this is funny too. We're the United States of America. We're supposed to be the world's superpower. We were. Then we turned into what we are today. The little piss ants. I mean, we are the joke around the world. Legit, we are the joke. And it's because not only our president is a dumbass who scares the world because he's one of those guys that will go all machismo and blow everyone the fucking kingdom come, but also because, oh, I don't like this person because he's different. Here's something funny. Everyone's fucking different. You will not find one person that is the same on this goddamn planet. Yet you think... But you think that because they are a different religion that we need to do this? I'm not arguing that there are those the radicals who think, oh, I have to follow the Quran to the letter. I have to kill infidel. I'm not saying that we don't have to stop that. But when you choose an entire group of people, or against the Mexicans, who you say are ruining this country, that's different. Because here's the funny thing. I don't know about you, Donald, but when I was born in this country, I had migrant grandfathers. I had migrant grandmothers. Hell, unless you are Native American, you are not a natural citizen. You are an immigrant. You are a grandchild of an immigrant. There's no way around that. Yet, we want to forget that. Something hilarious that was brought up to me a while back by my friends, they would rather see more white guys than Spanish guys at the plant. Here's something funny. And I'm not saying most of people are like this, but I'm going to say a few are, and I know like 5 right now. I can tell you 5 off the top of my head who would rather sit home, collect the unemployment, not lift a damn finger, and have everyone pay their way. Yet these guys would come over here, legal or not, and they would be learning English, they would be putting their kids through school, they would be sending money home, and living almost worse than people in poverty. Yet we got these fat assholes who would rather sit on their ass and be like, give me money, I can't work. Well, no shit, put down a burrito. Or, I'm an alcoholic, give me money so you can buy more alcohol. How stupid is that when we know what the money's gonna go to, yet we still give it to them? we talk about how we need to change things, yet we're not exactly changing these people. I understand if you have a major health problem, that's different. That is completely different. But when you are knowledgeably an alcoholic, I know this guy. His name is Trevor. He has been an alcoholic for 20 years. And here's the funny thing. He refuses to get help because it is easier to sit on his ass and get paid disability because he can't work. He shot his liver. He can't work. That kind of a person who can easily get help because the doctor said if he quits drinking, his liver will get better and he can go back to work. Stop drinking. Nah, I get more money this way. And yet he wants to still complain about his taxpayer money going and doing things that aren't the way it's supposed to be. I know I got completely off topic about the little kids who have cell phones, but this is the worst part. The parents who know that this shouldn't be happening, but are still giving their kids this phone, are still going, okay, little Timmy, have fun playing with this loaded gun. I don't care who you shoot. Just make sure you aim for the head. Or, which some parents do, they give their kids the violent video game thinking, this will get rid of the violent tendencies that my child has had. But instead, it's making it worse. And then they blame the company because the video games are violent. You know the game is violent. You know it is. Yet you still buy it for the kid. That's like yelling at a salesman because a toaster toasted your bread. You know what the product is. You know what's going to happen. You know what what it contains. It says on the container, this contains nudity. This contains strong language. This contains. Apparently the parent ignores it. I mean, why else do they have it there? So little kids don't grow up thinking, oh, I can go steal a car, shoot a prostitute, and kill cops at will, and I still have an extra life. No, that's not how it works. Yet everyone thinks that's how it... Every kid that plays Grand Theft Auto, if you ask them, they think, oh, I'm a badass. I'm a badass in spandex. It doesn't work that way anymore. And here's something even worse. Kids like that not only do they think, oh, I can't be killed, then they think that their friends who are better than them are hackers. They think they're all this and all that. And it's completely stupid. Because no one's better than anyone else. This shit gets my blood boiling when you know what the problem is. You know what the problem is. But and everyone says, we gotta fix it, we gotta fix it. But nobody wants to because they don't want to get their hands dirty. I miss the days when you used to roll up your sleeves, muck through the shit, and then you got to say, okay, now I'm done. I have worked since I was 15 years old. I've seen the hard workers. I've seen the bullshit workers. I've seen everything... Excuse me. I've seen everything in between. Yet, we know what needs to get fixed. We know the people, we know the types, we know the signs of someone who's abusing the system. But we will just say, fuck it, and just call it good. I hate that, I fucking hate that. That we know, oh, we gotta fix it this way. Then little Jimmy goes, or we do it this way, and I play a banjo while you do all the work. Or we do absolutely nothing and let the United States burn out and kill each other. I mean, that's what's happening so far. Men and women who are supposed to be protecting us are killing innocent people. We got people killing innocent cops who are actually doing their job correctly. We got other people who are just going fucking nuts and killing kids and other shit like that. And yet, we don't have half the brain to go, okay, we now know the warning signs. Nope. No. Because of the warning signs, we now know for the people to watch, and we know the people who aren't the maniacs, who we do have to watch because of them. Just because, like I said, there's a few bad apples in a bunch, doesn't mean they're all going to be bad. And that being said, I'm afraid I had to end this video here. A lot got done today. I at least made the stairs for like an observation. I'm going to block this way off. I made this way look a little nicer. I cleaned out here a little bit. We have plenty of wood now. And we found out that Beansy killed Amish. So, yeah. Oh, before I forget, I gotta make a bed and get some dye. Okay. Do I have some dye in here? Yes, I do. I'm gonna turn it red. I'm gonna take 3 black and 3 white. And 3 pieces of wood. Make a bed. A white bed, as you can see from the update. We actually got different colored beds. And what happens is this. Go down to the dye. When you go into your hand. Go down to the dye. Hit group, so the bed jumps right to it. That, for me, was right bumper. Then, go down to the dye you want. For me, it's the red. Right there. And click A. And now, my white bed has become a red bed. Congratulations, you guys now have learned how to do this achievement. Which, apparently, only 0.46 people know about. So, I'm going to leave this one here. In the next one, we might go exploring. We might continue to work on... Yeah, we're going to be continuing to work on this a little bit more. So, thank God we didn't see Beansy at all today, except for the creepy-ass man-meat. But thank you for watching. My name's Nightshader, and once again, have fun playing in...
AudioMicro.com